When you're ready.
You're late.
As the costume designer, my job is to bring to life the characters. The first thing I did was I looked at every single Bond costume, basically trying to analyze everything, the pieces, the component parts of the clothing, the cuts, the colors. I would say I've had an incredibly successful collaboration with Daniel, and we started to have very kind of philosophical discussions about the character, about what he's worn before, about what each specific scenario might require. As a customer of Tom Ford, you can look at certain suit shapes, and we wanted to devise something that was specific to Daniel. Lashana Nomi in our film, whatever she was wearing, she'd have to be at the ready, so she couldn't necessarily be running around in heels. Her clothes needed to be as stylish and utilitarian in the same measure as Bond's clothing was. We knew that this new villain was going to be something that we would want to prototype. And again, I went through all the catalog of Bond villains because they've become iconic. And there's a sort of through line with all of them that I definitely wanted to pay homage to. A fitting with Rami was always a reminder of why I do this, because it was truly about trying on everything and working out how the character felt in each of these things. What did it telegraph to you as an audience member? The one departure for Madeline that we made from the previous film that's probably an obvious one is her opening costume in Italy. Because we've basically left Spectre with this idea that they've gone off into the sunset. And here we are at the beginning of the film, and they have gone off into the sunset. It's the experimental phase of their relationship. I chose red, love, happiness, vibrancy, as a juxtaposition to how we saw her in Spectre, which was a lot of neutral tones, black, gray, quite cold, not knowing much about her character and not how she was feeling. But we kind of wanted to set the tone at the beginning of this film, like, that she'd sort of given over to this idea of their new love. And as the film unfolds, the script, the story, her character goes through a number of changes. With Paloma, the surprise of her being able to conduct all these crazy stunts in what seems like a diaphanous dress is like the strength of that costume and that character, I think. I remember the first day going on set just being so pleased as punch with how everything looked and how they were being used on screen. So it was just a really lovely, satisfying thing to work on.